Damn, hold up. Come on now. Alright, which way am I supposed to be going? Because I would like to try the other way. Darkness controls the take it. Well, it feels like that way. Okay, so they have time limits. Alright, hang on, I'll be back. Okay, we gotta move quick, Alan. We have 5 rounds! Okay, this is nothing. I've wasted rounds. I need to know things. Darkness controls the taken. Alan, I know you have no stamina, but I need you to work with me here, bud. Come here. Someone really did just leave these for me, though, didn't they? Did I leave these for me in the story? In light, you can hurt them. Well, yeah, I learned that much. Thank you. Page. Gimme that page. I wanna know what the fuck is going on. Because nobody tells me shit. The FBI just shoots at me for no damn reason. Wake attacked by a bulldozer. What the fuck? Also, why does this imply that I've missed so many pages until now? And if I had... well, fuck.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
So what you're saying is we're not just taking over people, we're taking machinery. Because, let me tell you, I hate that. There we go. Don't know if I was supposed to, but it feels right. It, in fact, is not right. I have broken it. Alright, so that's a secret page. I can live with secret pages. If it's a secret page, then I think that... yeah, because I'm supposed to go that way. Okay, then I didn't miss anything, I don't think. Alright, onwards. Thank you. Secret pages! Secret pages! Warning me that I'm gonna get attacked by a bulldozer. Yeah, there it is.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was
Correct.
an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Yeah, something's wrong with him. I don't know if he's trying to stop this in his weird, misguided way. He's actually FBI. Oh, I wonder if he's actually FBC, and this is the Bureau of Control.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark.
It's not her.
Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. It's something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alan, it's not her.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
I'm sorry, what? You want me to
The
cooperate?
connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Oh, so her you can figure out something's wrong. But, you know, Rose sounds like a puppet, and, you know, that's fine. Let's just drink the coffee she gives us. Fuck.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Yep. Fully possessing objects. The sons of bitches. Why can't you just play fair, Darkness? Although I guess what's fair to you? And why is it all underlined with the breathing? What sounds like a woman breathing. Because she's always around? Always watching us? Oh, hi. No. I did say no. Okay. It's been a lot of theorizing. Let's see if we can continue on. I'm not gonna stop with the theories, though. I'm so curious about what's happening here.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
It's like, oh, follow. Okay. And the other question, who the fuck is writing those messages? Like, when we woke her up, did we somehow wake up Thomas and he's been leaving things for us? But I mean, how would he be leaving things?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
I mean, that's the question, isn't it? Not fair! Not fair, you bitch.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
literally taking over every goddamn object in her path. I'm calling it a her because the veiled woman, the Barbara Jaeger, is the only one that I have any awareness of could be responsible. The darkness is probably just kind of an it, but you know.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh, just get off the damn bridge. That's step one. That is step one to safety. Now, would you cut it out, lady? Ow. Okay, goodbye. Probably could have used a flare there, but hey. Guess I'll just die instead. What do we got? What do we got? Wake and the dark presence in the lodge.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would
Nightingale,
obey.
probably.
I had no sympathy left. No guilt either. Not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Nightingale or kidnapper?
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
That's not good. I mean, it's great storytelling. It's not great survival tactics, Wake. I'm going to bet money that as soon as I do that is when shit hits the fan and it starts trying to attack me. So we're gonna wait. This is why we want that thermos. Alright, let's do it. Color me shocked. No, I did not. I, in fact, did not call the 911. Did I fucking call 911? Never in my goddamn life, bitch, would I call these shadow monsters. Not when the fucking normal FBI agent was taking pot shots at me. Try again later, I guess? In light, you can hurt them. But we know this already. Problem is, they keep making space for the dark. They're smart. Alright, but we can just relax now. It's time for my favorite TV show!
Unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
Don't quite know how those relate, but sure.
A family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Good idea.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Derleth. Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
That should have been the first sign of a red flag.
What did you...
Honestly, the sudden change of mind should have been the first red flag.
You have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
I'm sorry, the fuck?
Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Well, still feels a little fucked up. A little strange, a little blunt. But it was short and sweet, and I like that. 7 out of 10. Oh. Don't want to leave without that. Uh-oh.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Oh, this is up at the lodge overlooking Cauldron Lake, isn't it? That's where this shit's going down. So be it. Okay, we're actually doing this. Fully forgot about the bulldozer. Sir, I'm in the middle of something important. Bitch, I swear to God, I will end you. Okay, well, that was fun. Glad we decided that the bulldozer was actually a thing. I guess we should have known. I found the fucking page. Should not have been surprised by that. Alright, so that's clearly my go-to. Take whatever it will give me. And then I don't think I'm getting up there. So we move on. Sure, because that's how physics works. Telling me I could have just ignored the damn thing? Nah, it's much better to deal with it. Even if it's an achievement to get out without. I don't want that thing on my ass. Bright Falls, Light and Power. Alright.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
But we made it to sunrise. That's impressive in and of itself.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
And he'll clutch at his neck when I put a bullet in it. Though I am slightly wondering if he actually has her. Because it sounds like Barbara does. Don't mind me just looking for secrets because I want them all. Thermoses and manuscript pages. I know I missed
Even
some.
during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Please stop. Don't fall. Great. Love that. Yeah, so that's a perfectly normal thing to happen, I suppose. Do I still have a gun? Well, if I do, you're not giving it to me, but I suppose that's fine for now. Okay. So, we're about to put the ball back in the kidnapper's court. We're going to hopefully do it with said revolver and shotgun o' mine. Do I need to walk? I do not.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me.
Yep.
Barry was probably in jail. I was
100%.
a fugitive from the FBI.
Yep.
The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
You know, what's the difference? I mean, reality's no fun, so, you know. We should all go a little mad. Just, you know, maybe the kind of madness that doesn't threaten to kill you at every turn. Could have done a little better there, man. I want a new car. There's also two paths, and I don't know which one I'm technically supposed to take. Never mind, I have my answer, but I still want to see if I can have a new car. It's easier to confuse the law when they don't know what you're driving. I do not speak from experience, I promise. Hang on. It looked like there was something this way, but I might not be able to get to it. Nope, there's something there, alright. Why is there just a fucking chair? Why is there an armchair overlooking a curve in the road and some woods? I mean, the view is fucking spectacular. I mean, good for it, but, you know, still. It's a little concerning, methinks. Then again, I am paranoid because everything has tried to kill me up till this point. Let's see here. Anything good? That's cliff. More of a cliff. Anything up here? What's the point of driving if you're just gonna run in random directions? The answer is, I have no fucking clue. But here we are. Oh hey, another car.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks,
Hey!
I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges.
Amen.
I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Pat, you are a fucking gem. And I'm sorry if my existence here got you in trouble. And I'm sorry that my existence got you shot at. Don't worry, I'm pissed for both of us on that count. Well, it feels like I'm supposed to go up there in that direction. So there's a car and everything. Come on, Alan, you've been running for a while. You gotta have some degree of stamina now. This is not the path I am meant to take, then in theory there should be something at the end of it to either stop me or make the path worth the while. Or the path will curve upward and I will get to where I was going exactly the same, no matter what. Well... I mean, not much can be done. The way I came up. Want to know if there's anything in that direction. Are you kidding me? You should have survived that.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF.
We're not going to listen to him again. Alright, I'm going to drive down, see if there's anything in that direction, and then we'll continue on. No point in wasting more time than necessary. Damn, the handling on this car is dumb. That's fine. Hello? Any pages? Any thermoses? Anything other than cliff tops? No. Great. So I busted up my car a little bit for no reason, but that's fine. We'll be fine. All right. This car is not meant for these roads. There we go. Yay, that one didn't collapse. Yeah, that one didn't collapse. Slow, visibility limited, absolutely not. Hill, trucks use lower gear. I am only aware of a single gear forward and the other one backwards. I can't drive stick, full disclosure. Oh, hey, look, another car. Well, y'all know the drill by now. Anything useful up here? Can I has gun back? No, but I can has radio.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well,
Ooh.
you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing?
100%.
Heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no.
What do you mean?
What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I
Okay.
can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or
Damn.
haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Damn. I actually feel for Pat. I like how they took this character that we met on the trip here. Like, we just kind of met him. And, like, yeah, he's become the voice of the night. You know, we got him on the radio, all that jazz. But, like, they're actually putting some time in to define him as a character. It's not just, He's the radio show host who will give you some information and also, you know, fangirl for a hot sec on the way here. Like, no, he's a flesh and blood human being. And they kind of did some things with... Feel like this is it. No. There's stuff further. They did that with a little bit with Rose and Rusty by having us meet them. Rose completely early. Rusty... I don't remember if Rusty was at the diner. I think he was. But we talked to him at the beginning of Chapter 2 before he got taken. So everyone we've met, every, like, important taken. Rose, hey, heck, even our agent we talked to a little bit before he was introduced. Ma on the ferry. Oh, the asshole who did the kidnapping? Is that who we're checking on? It's way down.
Spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special.
Boss?
But Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
I'm sorry. The fuck? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Looking for more entertainment? Check out my Twitch, link in the description below. Or you can find your way back to this corner of the void. Either way, I'll be waiting.